In an unusual move, Downing Street today chose to declassify the list of Mr. Johnson's proposed list of peers that was approved by the House of Lords Appointments Commission, HOLAC. A declassified memo, published by Rishi Sunak's government, exposes how the Prime Minister shot himself in the foot with an overly clever plan to disprove Boris Johnson's allegations against him. In an unusual move, Downing Street today chose to declassify the list of Mr. Johnson's proposed list of peers that was approved by the House of Lords Appointments Commission, HOLAC. This appears to be part of an attempt to prove that Mr. Sunak did not block the elevation of Nadine Dorries, Alok Sharma, or Nigel Adams to the House of Lords. It is understood that HOLAC was not prepared to approve peerages unless the recipients would agree to join the Lords within 6 months of being appointed, meaning they would need to stand down as MPs immediately. But it is understood Ms. Dorries, Mr. Adams, and Mr. Sharma were under the illusion they could accept the peerages without standing down as MPs until the next election. They were reportedly told nothing to the contrary for weeks, with Mr. Johnson's office reportedly trying and failing to get clarification on this for weeks from the Cabinet Office. Ms. Dorries is said to have been told by a minister that the Cabinet Office did not need her to stand down in order to accept the peerage. While this is thought to have been a purposeful maneuver from Mr. Sunak's government to deflect blame away from his own team, putting it on HOLAC instead, it has monumentally backfired, with the Prime Minister now facing a by-election nightmare. According to ITV, Ms. Dorries is livid about the process, while Alok Sharma is said to be distraught. But a government source strongly denied the allegations, saying they are untrue. They told the Express, no assurances were given by anyone dealing with this. Boris and his nominees knew there was an issue, which is why. As a result, both Ms. Dorries and Mr. Adams resigned with immediate effect earlier this week. Mr. Johnson also resigned with immediate effect after receiving the Privileges Committee's report into Partygate. Just minutes after her resignation, Ms. Dorries told Talk TV that something significant had happened in the 5 hours before she made the announcement. Ms. Dorries was expected to be awarded a peerage on Mr. Johnson's resignation honors list, but was nowhere to be seen. She stood down just hours before the list was published.